Good morning, guys. It's 9:20 in the morning. It's Friday, April 17th. Today is kind of a good day, even though it's gloomy and foggy and a little cold. Today, 16 years ago, me and hubby had our first date, and we've been together ever since. So yeah, our first date was at a local bowling alley called Stardust, and we ended up going to just play some pool and listen to some music. We didn't have much money to spend, so yeah, we played a couple rounds of pool till we ran out of change for it. But during that time, while we were playing pool, I was enjoying the music and dancing. Sorry, I'm getting ready for the day. We have to go grab some groceries and do a couple of errands before the weekend. So, but yeah, it was fun. It was one of the dates that I had the most fun on, and yeah. So after that, we went back to his place and we watched a movie, and we both fell asleep on his blow-up mattress. So yeah, and we've been together ever since then. So yeah, usually we'll either make a meal or go out. But this year, since money's still a little bit tight, we're just enjoying the day. So, yeah. So, 16 years ago today, I found my other half, my person, a best friend, another best friend actually. So, yeah. And then in August, we'll be married 8 years. So, yeah. Halfway through our relationship, we got married. And yes, we took our time with it, so we wanted to make sure that this marriage was both of ours only marriage. So yeah. So, and during that time, neither one of us had a problem staying loyal, faithful to each other. Yeah, we had our problems, but we still got our problems. But hey, at the end of the day, I still want him. And I believe it's the same way for him. So, but, yeah. So, and the majority of my family fell in love with him. And the rest of the family likes him. So, no one hates him. They're just like, oh, okay, you're part of the family. Hi. So yeah. And during these 16 years, we've been through HE double hockey sticks. So we've seen each other at our worst and at our best. So, and everything in between. And when I've been sick and or needed someone to take care of me, he always stepped up right away, no questions asked. So, yeah. Did you want to come in and tell everyone what today is?
Huh?
Did you want to tell our YouTube people what today is?
It's the day that I went insane.
How many years ago was that? Do you remember?
16 plus years.
16 years.
Water
I know, because we've been through so much together. We've been through, what? 2 extremely sad days, which the day we lost Grandpa, and then the day we lost Puppers. So, yeah, we've been through a lot, and we're still together. Pretty much stronger than ever. We still get on each other's nerves. We still goof around. We try to spoil each other rotten whenever we can. He does more because I have no financial income. So, yeah. So, yeah. And out of all of my exes, he's one of a few. And believe me, I have a lot of exes who've never really abused me. So, and that does not mean that we haven't argued or disagreed with each other, because we have. So, but it's like, even when we used to wrestle around, you know, goof around, and he would accidentally, like, put too much pressure on me or something, or accidentally scratch me, he would be, oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm like, it's okay, we're goofing around, it was an accident. You know, and vice versa. So, yeah. So, to all of you who think there are no more loyal people out there, there are. It's just right now they're more few and far in between, because of all the things society has let pass with that stuff. And yeah, I understand why people choose nowadays to be single and childless and, you know, those things. I get it. I completely understand it. So, it's just, for me, this is, for me and him, this is what we want, you know? And I'm just saying, for those of you who need or want to hear that these types of relationships are still out there. It's just, you know, that vastness in between. So if you do want to look for that type of relationship, it is worth it. It's a lot of work to find it. And it's still a lot of work to keep it, because, you know, you don't really have to change, but you have to be able to communicate and, you know, work together as a team, whether it be 50-50, 100-100, whatever, you know. So, yeah, because we've told each other, you know, what issues we have, you know, with whatever, and we'll either work on it or we'll just squash it and move on. So, yeah. And like I said, we're not perfect by any means. We're not. We're seriously not. So, we're just human beings who chose to be together and stay together for as long as possible. So, which I'm glad of. Very glad. So, and just remember too, things aren't always going to be the fairy tale perfect. They're not. Seriously. But if you're happy with the person, they're not hurting you, they're not, you know, think about it. Would you rather date someone who's a gamer, you know, plays video games most of the day? Or would you rather date someone who's out there talking to other people and possibly stepping outside of that relationship? You know, you gotta look at that and figure out your pros and cons and know your self-worth, know your boundaries, your limits and theirs, and, you know, some things do require a change, but it's not like, oh, I need to change 100% completely. No, it's just, okay, so instead of talking to him right away in the morning like I normally do, you know, just give him about a half hour to wake up a little and then talk to him. Because I know that was one of our issues in the beginning. So I'm okay being a morning person, but I'm really not. So, because I don't get my energy boost until late afternoon, early evening time. And that's mainly because of my insomnia situation. So, yeah. So today is a good day, and hopefully it stays a good day, because we've had our anniversary be very emotional at one point. Yeah, it was when we lost Grandpa in 2019. We had his funeral the day of our anniversary. So that day was very emotional. So, yeah. We've also argued on our anniversary. So, like, 16 years later, and we're still here. So, yeah. And like I said, we're not perfect. Because, what was it? A couple years ago, we were in our own home. You know, our own house. You know, just me, him, and puppers. And now this year, we're living at my grandmother's with my grandmother and no puppers. So, like I said, it's not perfect. It may never be, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, I still want him. At the end of the day, do you still want me?
I'm stuck with you.
And this is my husband.
You're attached to my hip. Can't get rid of you.
Mm-hmm.
All I can say is at our wedding, she got very, very emotional. And teary-eyed.
And then he said the most sweetest thing he's ever said to me.
What, I love you?
Besides that, what did you call me? In your vow to me on our wedding day, what did you call me?
You're my shield. And a sword. Or a dagger. Or a witch.
Like I said, you can call me a witch. I am honored to have that much power in your mind. So yeah. Well, alright guys. I'm gonna finish getting ready for the day. Excuse me. And I will get back to you guys later on. So, a pre-thank you to any and all happy anniversary, congratulatory, amazing, beautiful comments. Thank you all. It is greatly appreciated. So, I'll catch you guys in the next one, alright?